Looking for the best things to do in Chicago with kids? From hands-on museums to lakeside adventures, this city is packed with unforgettable family fun. In this countdown, we'll reveal 20 amazing spots that young travelers and grown-ups will love. Stick around for the end, where we'll share 5 kid-approved restaurants to fuel up after exploring. Number 20. Chicago History Museum. Kick off your adventure at the Chicago History Museum, where the city's past comes alive through interactive exhibits perfect for young minds. Kids can climb aboard a vintage L train car, try on historical costumes, and explore the dramatic story of the Great Chicago Fire. Family scavenger hunts, hands-on discovery carts, and engaging storytelling make this museum both educational and exciting. It's a fun, dynamic way to introduce kids to Chicago's roots. 19. Lakefront Trail and North Avenue Beach. For a perfect blend of nature and play, hit the Lakefront Trail near North Avenue Beach. With incredible views of Lake Michigan and the city skyline, it's a great place to bike, scooter, or just run wild. The beach has soft sand for castle building, space to splash, and playgrounds nearby. Rent a Surrey bike or grab a sweet treat from local vendors to round out a laid-back afternoon in the sun. 18. Art Institute of Chicago. The Art Institute of Chicago might be known for its masterpieces, but it's also a dream for kids. Family guides, museum-themed games, and art-making workshops keep young visitors entertained and inspired. From vibrant impressionist paintings to knight armor and miniature rooms, the collection is surprisingly kid-friendly. Don't miss the Ryan Learning Center, a free space where kids can draw, build, and create their own art to take home. 17. Chicago Botanic Garden. Just outside the city, the Chicago Botanic Garden offers a calm, beautiful escape where kids can connect with nature. The model railroad garden features tiny trains darting through mini-cities and mountains, while the Nature Play Garden invites digging, splashing, and exploring. Seasonal events like butterfly enclosures and holiday light shows keep families coming back. With miles of paths and places to picnic, it's a full-day experience worth the short drive. 16. Legoland Discovery Center. About 40 minutes from downtown, Legoland Discovery Center in Schaumburg is paradise for Lego fans. This indoor wonderland includes interactive rides, themed building zones, a 4D cinema, and even a Lego-built Chicago skyline. There's a soft play zone for little ones, plus creative workshops led by master builders. Whether you're racing custom cars or posing with life-sized Lego characters, it's an energetic, screen-free space to let imaginations run wild. Number 15. Peggy Notebert Nature Museum. Step inside this lively nature museum in Lincoln Park, where curious minds can explore the world of insects, ecosystems, and urban wildlife. The Judy Istock Butterfly Haven steals the show, a warm, glass-enclosed habitat fluttering with hundreds of tropical butterflies. The indoor play zone and live animal shows add excitement and variety. Everything here is designed to encourage active discovery and spark a love for the natural world. 14. Chicago Sports Museum. Sports fans will love this interactive playground tucked inside Water Tower Place. It blends Chicago sports history with high-tech exhibits, where visitors can test reflexes, swing like a Cub, or guard the hoop against a virtual Michael Jordan. Real championship memorabilia, from Bulls rings to Bears gear, brings hometown pride to life. With physical challenges and fast-paced games, it's part museum, part sports arcade. 13. Chicago Riverwalk and Architecture Boat Tour. The Chicago Riverwalk is a scenic, stroller-friendly stretch filled with art installations, splash areas, and cozy cafes. It's a great way to slow down and enjoy the waterfront. Architecture boat tours launch nearby and offer a fresh way to see the skyline. Tour guides share fun facts and dramatic backstories about Chicago's iconic buildings, making even the tallest towers exciting for younger passengers. 12. Brookfield Zoo. This sprawling zoo west of Chicago features more than 3,000 animals across 200 acres. Families can watch gorillas in a lush indoor rainforest, admire big cats up close, or spot bison in naturalistic outdoor habitats. The carousel and motor safari rides make getting around fun and easy. With daily shows, keeper chats, and hands-on encounters, it's a full-scale wildlife experience that never feels rushed. 11. Millennium Park and Cloudgate. Snap that classic photo at Cloudgate, or the Bean as locals call it, and discover a whole world of free entertainment nearby. Crown Fountain's playful water spouts are a warm weather favorite, while the open lawns host music festivals and impromptu picnics. During winter, the adjacent McCormick Tribune ice rink becomes a twinkling, festive hangout surrounded by downtown's stunning skyline. Food carts, public art, and people watching round out the fun. Number 10. Chicago Children's Museum. Located at Navy Pier, this museum turns curiosity into action. From climbing towers to engineering stations, the exhibits are bold and kinetic. Young builders can design structures with real tools, while the Tinkering Lab encourages free-form invention. There's a water zone, a costume-filled theater, and a special Under 5 area. Every corner invites motion, creativity, and imagination. A haven for those who learn best through movement and hands-on play. 9. Skydeck Chicago at Willis Tower. At 1,353 feet up, the Skydeck offers a breathtaking perspective. But the real thrill is the ledge. Step out onto the glass box that juts from the building's side and feel like you're floating above the city. The elevator ride itself is a multimedia blast that builds anticipation with sights and sound. Inside, interactive screens highlight landmarks, historical trivia, and skyline secrets to keep visitors engaged from floor to ceiling. 8. Adler Planetarium. Chicago's Lakefront Planetarium opens the universe in ways that captivate every age. High-tech dome shows take viewers on cosmic journeys, and the Mission Moon exhibit shares the story of America's space race. Aspiring astronauts can climb aboard replicas of early spacecraft and see real meteorites up close. The historic Atwood Sphere spins guests through the stars as seen from Earth a century ago. This space is both inspiring and grounded in real science. 7. Field Museum. This world-renowned museum is home to Sue, the largest and most complete T-Rex ever found. But there's more: mummies, gemstones, ancient tools, and a towering titanosaur named Maximo. The underground-themed Crown Family Playlab offers younger visitors a chance to touch, sort, and investigate. Discovery drawers, digital microscopes, and sensory stations make learning here a full-body adventure. The building itself is massive, but well-marked paths keep things accessible and intuitive. 6. Museum of Science and Industry. A working coal mine, a giant Tesla coil, and a full-sized U-505 German submarine are just a few of the jaw-dropping exhibits at this Southside staple. Push buttons, flip switches, or pedal to power a city. Much of what's here responds to action. Watch chicks hatch, send messages using Morse code, or control a tornado. No two visits are ever the same, which makes this place endlessly fascinating. Number 5. Lincoln Park Zoo. Open every day and completely free, this city zoo punches way above its price tag. Wander through rainforest habitats, peer into penguin coves, and watch lions stretch in the African savanna exhibit. The adjacent farm in the zoo brings the Midwest to life with cows, tractors, and seasonal gardening demos. Compact but diverse, it's easy to navigate and full of small surprises, making it a top pick for casual strolls or spontaneous outings. 4. Navy Pier and Centennial Wheel. This historic lakefront stretch packs a lot into one destination: carnival rides, street performers, snack stands, and games. The crown jewel is the Centennial Wheel, a 200-foot observation ride offering panoramic views of Chicago and Lake Michigan. Indoors, there's a stained glass museum, seasonal pop-ups, and events like cultural fests and fireworks. With ever-changing energy and lake breezes, Navy Pier manages to feel both classic and fresh at once. 3. Wrigley Field Tour and Cubs Game. Stepping into Wrigley Field is like walking into a living sports story. Take a behind-the-scenes tour to visit the press box, dugouts, and ivy-lined outfield, or grab a ticket and catch a Cubs game with ballpark snacks in hand. Surrounding streets often buzz with music and pop-up markets on game days. It's a Chicago rite of passage that's as much about atmosphere as it is about baseball. 2. Shed Aquarium. Inside this striking building near the lake, you'll encounter belugas, sea otters, jellyfish, and vibrant reef life. Walk-through tunnels place you under swimming sharks, and touch tanks let you gently meet sea stars and sturgeon. One minute you're in the Amazon, the next, you're face-to-face with creatures of the deep. It's a sensory-rich place that rewards curiosity and invites lingering. Number 1. Maggie Daly Park Play Garden and Skating Ribbon. This isn't your average park, it's a full-blown fantasy land. The play garden is split into zones like the Wave Lawn, Slide Crater, and Enchanted Forest, all linked by winding paths and climbing bridges. In colder months, the skating ribbon twists past pine trees and downtown views. Sculptural play structures and vibrant colors turn this green space into one of the most creative outdoor play areas in the country. After a day of exploring the Windy City, you might find yourselves ready to refuel. Here are 5 kid-friendly restaurants in Chicago that promise not just a meal, but an experience that both kids and adults will enjoy. Superdog Drive-In, an old-school Chicago classic where your food arrives in a car hop tray. Little diners will get a kick out of the cartoon mascots and neon glow, while the signature hot dogs come with all the trimmings. Beatrix. Fresh, flavorful food with a casual vibe. This spot offers coloring pages, healthy kids options, and cookies the size of your face. Lou Malnati's Pizzeria. Deep dish heaven, booth seating, fast service, and a buttery crust that pleases even picky eaters. RJ Grunt's. Retro diner energy, a huge salad bar, and wild decor. Plus, free refills and fun milkshakes. Little Goat Diner. Chef-driven, but still playful. Pancakes at dinner? Yes. Kid-sized burgers? Of course, expect comfort food with a twist. If this video was helpful and you want to learn more about the US, watch our video featuring the 20 most charming historic districts in the country. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we hope your next Chicago trip is your best yet.